Ở trong video ngày hôm nay, mình muốn giới thiệu với các bạn một kiến thức cũng không kém phần quan trọng. Đây chính là cái quy tắc về cung và cầu ở trong SMC. Và như vậy thì cái vùng cầu chính là toàn bộ cái cây nến đỏ này. Chúng ta sẽ cần lưu ý là để xác định cái vùng cung cầu quan trọng, một vùng cung cầu nó có giá trị hợp lệ cao, cũng như là tìm kiếm được cái điểm entry dựa trên những vùng cung cầu đó. Thì ở trong video tiếp theo thì Romain sẽ giới thiệu và sẽ chia sẻ thêm với mọi người với những kiến thức và với những kinh nghiệm của bạn ý. Hi Romain, how are you today?
Hi Ming, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. So I have a question. What will we learn in this today video? We have the first one is about the market structure. The second one is about the supply, demand, and for the third one, what will we learn in this today video?
So today video we are going to talk about order blocks. And also I want to talk about POI, but it's similar. And also we are going to talk about imbalance and mitigation as well.
So what is the importance of order block in the SMC theory and SMC trading?
For me, in my strategy, it's really important to have good knowledge about order blocks, to choose good areas, to define good supply and demand, and to have a good entry and good stop loss.
Yeah, so it will help us to choose the very good entry and the stop loss and take profit.
That's right.
Yeah, it's really great.
Yes.
So we will start today,
Yes.
right here, right now.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Nếu các bạn là những cái bạn trader mới mà đang cần cập nhật những cái thông tin về thị trường vàng, thị trường dầu, thị trường Bitcoin hay đơn giản là những cái cặp tiền, thì các bạn thể tham gia nhóm Private 1 và cái nhóm Private 2 cùng với mình. Xin lưu ý, đây là hai nhóm miễn phí, mình không thu bất cứ một khoản phí nào cả. Và để tham gia thì các bạn có thể kéo xuống phần mô tả dưới bất cứ cái video nào của mình trên YouTube, bấm vào cái phần link đăng ký form hỗ trợ trader mới miễn phí. Hoặc đơn giản hơn là các bạn có thể nhắn tin cho mình theo số điện thoại là 0969 156969 thì mình sẽ bảo các bạn thư ký add các bạn vào nhóm. Và với những bạn mà muốn nâng cao thêm kiến thức thì các bạn thể tham gia vào cái khóa học do mình dạy online về phân tích những cặp tiền và vàng ở trong khung thời gian ngắn hạn. Các bạn có thể đăng ký với mình theo số điện thoại là 0969 156969 để các bạn thư ký sẽ hoàn tất thủ tục ghi danh cho các bạn. Và sau đây chúng ta sẽ tiếp tục với cái nội dung của video cho ngày hôm nay.
Hello everyone, I am Romain from Pip Center, and in today's video I want to talk about order blocks and the point of interest and imbalance and mitigation as well. But before that, I want to full breakdown of the trade that I took last week, which was on Euro GBP. Going to start with the weekly time frame to have an overall view. So for me it was pretty much ranging, but because I saw this big wick candle, this big rejection made me want to keep selling on this leg, which is bearish. So I didn't do much on the weekly time frame, except to find the best area for my take profit, which was this candle over here that I refined on the daily time frame. And I previously took this trade, so I was already selling, and we had a few break of structure to the downside, and the momentum was bearish as well. And it started with this area, this point of interest that was already mitigated over here from a trade of last month. And I actually selected this 4-hour order block that we are going to talk about right after. Then I went to the 2-hour time frame to look for lower time frame order blocks to really have a better entry, which I did. I didn't expect a really big move like this one, but at least to get all this liquidity grabbed until here. I also saw that this big bearish candle and this liquidity that was accumulating over here. So for me it was a pretty decent trade, with also this candle that was completed, that was making my order block this way plus this candle over here. So now let's move to the lower time frame to see how I entered the trade. So actually it was a sell limit that I also sent in my private group, and we entered over here, not here, because I didn't enter in the right time and I wanted to have another confirmation. So I waited for this move back, because I knew that we would probably have a retracement to a lower time frame order block, which it did, and then we got a break of structure, and we closed most of the profit over here, because the trade actually went back to a break even, and it completed. It didn't complete everything, so we had a 1 to 7 actually. Risk reward instead of 12 as expected, but that was pretty good, and the rest of the trade of the position actually took break even, which is fine. And I actually also used the Fibonacci tool on the level between 0.62 and 0.79. So that was a lot of confluence and a lot of indication that I should sell. And now my trade is done, but let's see if it goes to the final TP. So this is pretty much it for this analysis. And now we are going to the part where I will explain you how it works with some definition as well. So now I'm gonna look for all the blocks, and we will just select this one. So another block is an accumulation of orders, which is buying and selling both, and it's before the market to choose a direction, if it's going up or down. It's a really powerful tool to analyze and look for entries basically, and for also a stop loss. So for example, if I was taking this trade right here, I would set my stop loss here or here, and I would refine it anyways on the lower time frame. But that's where I enter all of my trades. It's always order block, and I like to choose my direction and higher time frame order blocks, because they will most likely hold more than the lower time frame order blocks. They are less likely to hold. So that's why it's good in my strategy to use daily and forward order blocks. And then I stick to the 15 minutes order block or 30 minutes order blocks to enter the trade. I also have lower time frame entry, but it will be more risky, and it's just for entry. But my POI selection, it really stops at the 15 minutes time frame. And about POI, it means point of interest, and it's almost the same. But the difference is that it's an area that has been mitigated already. So it's kind of mitigated order block. It's really an area that we already know what we're gonna do from there. And for me, that's the only difference. But I always say order block, POI, or supply and demand as the same, because I don't want to make it too complicated, because it should not be too complicated to understand. It's pretty easy. And now I will show you examples of mitigation. So in this case, we can see that the market failed to go higher because of this mitigation that occurred on this order block. And that's pretty much it for this case. Now I want to talk about imbalance, which is a really powerful tool that I use in all of my trades. And it's very easy to understand. Let's look over here. So in here, as you can see, this week and this week are not together. There is a gap in between, which is the body of the candle. And that's where imbalance is. There has been more sales than buys. And because the market always need to have as many buys as sales. And when it doesn't happen, it creates imbalance. So in this case, we can see that the momentum was pretty bearish, and that's why it happened. So lot of sellers and not enough buyers created this imbalance, or you can also call it fair value gap, but I prefer imbalance. And doesn't always happen because here I cannot see imbalance, but still the market got back to this area. But yeah, let's try to look for another example. And I think that there is one actually over here, but I need to go on the lower time frame, maybe the 1 hour. Oh, I found something here. Here there is a space there between the weeks, so this is imbalance, and actually the market didn't feel it. Maybe later, yes, over here. So most of the time, this imbalance will have to be filled. Like here, this movement fill it, and then we have the mitigation, and then the move to the downside. So now I am going to use the replay mode to look for other blocks in the live market condition. I am going to choose a random area, this one. So first I see that we have this other block, the market reacted on it. So now we can look for a continuation with different, we have different other blocks here, and this one. So let's see how the market reacts on it. Right, tape into this other block. Nice bullish reaction. This was probably news. Very nice. So now maybe we can look for sales from here. Let's try to look for a supply. So I would choose this week candle over here. And this is just probably a inducement. See if we get taped in. Yes. Okay, this area didn't hold. I think that we're gonna switch bearish soon. Alright, now it's just ranging. But you see the idea, how it works. And I have these schemas to show you about, so this is order block, just like I was showing you over here. This is order block, this as well, and this as well. And I would not buy from any random area because it's just not gonna hold. I always choose order blocks, especially that we can have imbalance or fair value gap in between, which is the same. Fair value gap and imbalance is the same. Here we have the same, just in the downside. And here this is for inducements. So what I was showing you on the charts is that this order block has been mitigated here. So here it has been also mitigated, but it didn't hold because it's inducements. Inducement is another subject, inducing people to sell when it's not the right time. So a lot of people get stopped out here in these areas because the real move will occur from here after the inducements. And here to finish, we have imbalance over there. So even though the market reacts and go to the upside, we have equal lows here with a lot of liquidity. And as you can see, the market went to the upside and then went back to fill the imbalance, and then it reacted to the way up after that. So my strategy is really based on these things mostly. So this is it. Now we can look at the definition that I made so that you can remember correctly. So another block is an area where lots of orders has been placed. A point of interest, it is the same as other blocks. Many people would say that it's different and a lot of things, but I don't like to make it complicated because yeah, I like to have a simple strategy. So for me, it's almost the same thing. It's just that the POI has been mitigated earlier And the imbalance is when the market receives a lot of orders in the same direction, buy or sell, and you cannot counterbalance, and then it creates imbalance. So it's too many orders in one way, which creates a candle with a gap in between the wicks. And mitigation, it is when the market fails to go higher or lower due to another block or supply or demand. So this is it for today, guys. I will talk to you in the next video. So see you soon. Bye.